Every single year, my 9-to-5 job holds a Christmas party, and the theme changes from year to year. And there's a prize for the best dressed. This is my time to shine! G'day everyone, welcome back to another Ketchup with Kirilee. Today I wanted to give you my latest plans for my next cosplay because it's going to be tied in with my 9-to-5 job Christmas party. So every year at my staff Christmas party there's a different theme. The first year was Under the Sea, the second year was the 80s where I went as 1880s because they didn't specify which one it was. The third year was Mad About the Hat, where I made a Mad Hatter outfit, which is still one of my favourite cosplays to date. The fourth year was characters from novels or characters from literature, where I wore my Jennifer from Cloth Road because, well, it's a manga and that's in a book, right? And last year's theme was Masquerade, where I wore Christine Daae from the stage version of Phantom of the Opera in her masquerade dress. There's a video about how I made that and I'm going to link that up the top. So every year about late September or early October, the theme is announced. And every single year, my friends at work, there's a core group of us who are costumers, we get so excited and we try to pick what the theme is.
Maybe it's going to be villains.
Maybe it's going to be what I wanted to be when I grew up.
Maybe it's out of space.
Maybe it'll be 1920s because of 2020.
Seriously, the emails that went back and forth between my friends and I at work, it went on for days as we tried to guess what the theme for this year was going to be. And then it was announced. The theme for the 2019 Christmas party was Christmas. And my first reaction was wholly uninspired. And I know that it's going to be cute to have a Christmas theme at a Christmas party, but come on, something more original. But then I decided to put on my thinking hat because there's some cute cosplays that I could do with this theme. Now, I was throwing around a few ideas. The Grinch immediately came to mind, but then I thought a full fursuit in Australian summer heat, no thank you. There was also Mary Lou, I think her name is, from The Grinch, and I was like, yeah, I don't want to be a kid. There was Sally from A Nightmare Before Christmas, and I wasn't really a fan of the movie, please don't hurt me. I even considered doing a Christmas tree. And then I thought, well, 2019, I've already done Ariel and I've done Cinderella. Why don't I just follow the theme and do some other sort of Disney princess? They have some cute holiday outfits. And I narrowed it down between Belle and Snow White. I put it up on Facebook and Instagram stories to try and get what people thought, and honestly it was basically 50-50. So then I turned to the one person who would have to put up with me making this outfit for the next 2 months. Terry, my husband. And I asked him, which cosplay should I do? And he replied, Snow White. So that's what I'm doing. So where am I up to? Well, I haven't officially started yet, but I will be very, very shortly, and I'll be making sure that I film the process for you guys. Because some of you guys are like me and you love watching the vlogs of how something goes from a pile of fabric to an end product. I hear. So what I've done so far is I've ordered the fur trim. It's coming all the way from China through the wonders of AliExpress, so I needed to kind of put that in ASAP. Shipping times and all that. In terms of fabrics, I kind of wanted to try and use what I had on hand, and I have some beautiful red fabrics that I don't use because I don't really make a lot of red outfits. So this is another reason why I'm excited to make this one. Now these fabrics together, just as they are, really look horrendous and they clash. But they're pretty close to the picture, and with the fur trim, I think it's going to work. I hope it's going to work. Oh well, let's find out. So the first fabric I wanted to show you was this brocade. It's a polyester brocade that I think I picked up on special a while back. I just really fell in love with the design of it. I basically bought the last that was on the bolt. So the second fabric that I plan on using will be for her skirt and for her bolero with the hood. And it's this silk peony. I've had this in my stash for quite some time. I can't even remember where I picked it up. I think I picked it up in Sydney and it was like super cheap and I just really loved it, so I bought it. This is why I think I have a somewhat of an issue with my ever-growing pile of stash. I kind of see things and then I buy them because they're pretty and I would love to work with them one day. Oh well, it's getting its life. And the third fabric that I have, which I'm not 100% sold on, I might change it, is this red stretch net. It's for her sleeves. I would have to dye it to make it a darker red. If I find something that would work better, I'm just going to use that. So there's one last part of the cosplay which hasn't fully been kind of finalized how I'm going to do it. It's the bottom of the skirt, and I don't know how I'm going to do it, whether I'm going to do machine embroidery, because at the end of the day I have a Skyline 9 from Janome which is amazing and I've not yet used the embroidery function on it, or do I get appliques and be able to like lay them all out and like carefully pin them in place and then, you know, stitch or iron them on. Or the third option is to actually use lace and put that as a trim. I'm still figuring that part out. Oh, and I forgot to mention that I'll be using a hoop skirt and probably a petticoat that I've already got in my wardrobe, so never underestimate the power of a good silhouette. If you'd like to join me on the adventure of creating Snow White, make sure you follow me on Facebook or Instagram. Otherwise, you're more than welcome to wait until I put up the vlog. Anyway guys, thanks so much for watching. Don't forget to give me a thumbs up, a comment, and hit that subscribe button. Double click it if you want to get notifications as well. I'll speak to you all next time. Bye!